our shoppers here at SM City, Iloilo. Bienvenida, Vanessa. Meet the press, greet the public as we welcome back home our Miss Universe Philippines 2022 Iloilo Province, Vanessa Caro. We will start in 10 minutes. This event is brought to you by Vanstoppable, the ever-dedicated fan base of Vanessa, with the support of Miss Universe Philippines 2022 accredited partner PJ Arañador and its Glam Squad. Once again, we will start in 10 minutes. Thank you. Good afternoon to our dear shoppers here at SM City, Iloilo. We are inviting everyone to join us here For Bienvenida, Vanessa, meet the press, greet the public as we welcome back home our Miss Universe Philippines 2022 Iloilo Province, Vanessa Caro. We would like to thank the following sponsors who helped Vanessa Caro and her team in her journey to Miss Universe Philippines 2022. We would like to thank Iloilo Dinagyang Foundation Incorporated, Dinagyang IDFI Ramon Cua Locsin, Maria Luisa C. Segovia, Zong Hua Xiao, Iloilo Province Governor Toto Defensor, Iloilo Province Office Von Superior, Culture, Arts, History, and Tourism Head Bombet Goles Marin, Iloilo Provincial Government Information Office, Mayor Francisco Calvo, Municipality of Calinog, Natlim at Richmond Hotel, Iloilo, Washong College, Miagao Tourism, Panay Bukidnon, and Karangan Tribal Community Organization, Sandigan, Caballero, Renel Lavilla, Hablon Weavers of Miagao, Mr. and Mrs. Sutana, Misono Japanese Restaurant, Wawa Heritage Restaurant, R.S. Espinosa Jewelry, Couturiers, Jet Torrento, Sydney Iculia, Jackie and Aisha Peñalosa, Nautilus Boracay PJ Arañador Swimwear, and Jasper Soriano Padua. Today's event is made possible by Boy Zugba, who sponsors our food and hosting a dinner for Vanessa. And they are right here at SM City North Wing Event Center. Nail Glow, which creates the beautiful nails of Vanessa. Grande Maison for our beautiful set, our furniture and area rug, and of course SM Home for our backdrop plants, and the lovely red chair for Vanessa. Our special mention to Michael Francis Villa and Lipcap, who sponsored the shipments of the national costume and gowns of Vanessa. Thank you also to the hula dancers group of Patricia Caro, the lovely mother of Vanessa. And we would like to thank everyone who made the journey of Vanessa possible. Thank you to every dedicated fan base of Vanessa, the Unstoppable. With the support, of course, of Miss Universe Philippines 2022 accredited partner, PJ Arañador and its Glam Squad. Once again, this is Bienvenida Vanessa. Meet the press, greet the public. We will start in a few minutes. Once again, good afternoon to our dear shoppers here at SM City Iloilo. And today we welcome back Vanessa Caro here at SM City Iloilo. As you may remember, Vanessa entered the top 10 at Miss Universe Philippines 2022. This 5'9" tall statuesque beauty is a 25-year-old Ilongga from Calinog, Iloilo Province. The stunning Ilongga possessed an exotic Filipino beauty. She earned her master's degree in professional studies, public relations at the City University of New York in USA. She took her undergraduate course in BS Finance and Accountancy at Central Philippine University. She finished her high school at the Washington College of Iloilo. Vanessa speaks English, Chinese, and Ilonggo. She was crowned Miss Iloilo Dinagyang 2016 by the Iloilo Dinagyang Foundation Incorporated. Vanessa was born with Filipino, Hawaiian, Portuguese, and Chinese heritage. A trained Polynesian dance instructor, she's a young woman full of energy. Vanessa believes in culture-based women empowerment, which forms the core of her advocacy. And let the entire province of Iloilo through each Ilonggo support and congratulate her journey. Once again, she will be with us in a little while. So once again, we are inviting our shoppers here at SM City Iloilo to join us for Bienvenida, Vanessa. We will start in a few minutes. Alright, once again, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to our dear shoppers here at SM City Iloilo. Are you all excited for this afternoon? I can't hear you. Are you all excited? Well, I am very much excited as well to meet our Miss Universe Philippines 2022 Iloilo Province, Vanessa Caro. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bienvenida, Vanessa. Meet the press, greet the public as we welcome back home our Miss Universe Philippines 2022 Iloilo Province, Vanessa Caro. I am your host, John Michael Suelo, your 2019 Ginoong Pilipinas first runner-up, a student leader, a model, and I don't do marathons, but I adore pageant competitions. Well, that was the script here. But yeah, so it's nice to meet all of you, and yeah, it's a Sunday, and as we know, medyo maulan dun sa Guano, but we are here this afternoon to show our love and support for Vanessa Caro, who really made us proud to represent Iloilo Province in the Miss Universe Philippines stage. And joining us this afternoon are, of course, the designers, couturiers, the people who love and support Vanessa, and we will meet them in a little while. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, we thank first SM City Iloilo for giving us this opportunity to host this exciting event. And we are live on Iloilo News Online and will be telecasted later at Agima TV on YouTube. This event is brought to you by Vanstoppable, the ever supportive and dedicated fan base of Vanessa. May we hear, where are the Vanstoppables? Nakahina ha? Wala energy? Where are the Vanstoppables? There you go, the ever dedicated fan base of Vanessa. And together with the support of Miss Universe Philippines 2022, accredited partner PJ Arañador and its Glam Squad, who will be joining us today as well. And before we break loose, let us welcome two vocal artists who are graduates of the Conservatory of Music and members of the San Agustin Troubadours, Leonor Marie Burgos and Noe Mark Burgos, who will sing an opening prayer for us. May we request everyone to please all stand for the opening prayer. Alright, please be seated. Thank you so much, Leonard and Noe Mark, for the inspirational prayer. Once again, good afternoon to all of you. And are you all excited once again to meet Vanessa, Caro? Where are the Van Stoppables? Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment you have been waiting for. Are you ready? Doing the out. Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, if you are, well, I am as well, and the whole house. Ladies and gentlemen, to welcome our Miss Universe Philippines 2022. Let's welcome with a big round of applause, Miss Universe Philippines 2022, Iloilo Province, Vanessa Caro. Once again, Miss Universe Philippines 2022 Iloilo Province, Vanessa Caro. And as we welcome Vanessa in our midst, may we call on Dr. and Mrs. Rolin Tabuena to offer a bouquet in our behalf. Dr. Rolin Tabuena is Iloilo's leading pulmonary medicine specialist, and Dr. Daisy Tabuena, Iloilo's top neurologists, are both our consistent sponsors since Miss Iloilo Dinagyang Days. Thank you so much, Doc and Mrs. Tabuena. We appreciate your support. And now we offer our garland to appreciate our consistent sponsors. Thank you so much, Doc. And Mrs. Tabuena, we appreciate your support. A round of applause, please. Vanessa, you may take your seat. And of course, we'll get to know more about Vanessa and, hear a few words later from her. But before that, we would like to thank once again our sponsors who helped Vanessa, Caro, and her team. Her journey was made possible because of your sponsorship. Madamo gid nga salamat to Iloilo Dinagyang Foundation Incorporated, Dinagyang IDFI, Ramon Cuwa Luxin, Maria Luisa C. Segovia, Zong Washao, Iloilo Province Governor Toto Defensor, Iloilo Province Office, Von Superior, Culture, Arts, History, and Tourism Head, Bombet Goles Marine, Iloilo Provincial Government Information Office, and of course the Mayor of Municipality of Calinog, Mayor Francisco Calvo, Nat Lim of Richmond Hotel Iloilo, Washong College, Miag-Ao Tourism, Panay Bukidnon and Garangan Tribal Community Organization, Sandigan, Caballero, Renel Lavilla, Hablon Weavers of Miag-Ao, Mr. and Mrs. Sutana, Misono Japanese Restaurant, Wawa Heritage Restaurant, R.S. Espinosa Jewelry, The Couturiers, Jet Torrentos, Cine Eculia, Jackie and Aisha Peñalosa, Nautilos Boracay, PJ Arañador Swimwear, and Jasper Soriano Padua. Today's event is made possible by Boy Zumba, who sponsors our food and hosting a dinner for Vanessa. So madamog nga salamat, Boy Zumba. So they are right there here at North Wing Event Center of SMCD. Nail Glow, which creates the beautiful nails of Vanessa. Wow. And Grande Maison for our beautiful set, our furniture, and of course the area rug. Also here at SMCD Iloilo, and the SM Our Home, right? For our backdrop plants and the lovely red chair for Vanessa. Our special mention to Michael Francis Villa and Lipgap, who sponsored the shipments of the national costume and gowns of Vanessa from Iloilo to Manila. So thank you so much, sir. Thank you also to Hula Dancers Group of Patricia Caro, the lovely mother of Vanessa. May I call you, ma'am, to acknowledge, of course, ma'am is here now to acknowledge her presence. And whose group provides us with snacks today. Thank you so much. Special thanks to Chateau, did I pronounce it right? Avellana, who acts as guardian to Vanessa and a big help to her team. Madamo gid nga salamat. Can you stand up to be recognized? Wala siya. Okay. And of course, moving forward, we also acknowledge the presence of the people who really supported Vanessa in her journey. Okay, the Miss Universe Philippines accredited partner Sir PJ Arañador will now introduce the members of his team and Van Stoppable team who made the participation of Vanessa and the pageant, of course, memorable. Sir PJ?
Maayong hapon sa tanan. We are so proud and it was started December and ended recently. It has been tough, and toughness makes character. So we're so proud that Vanessa made it to the top 10. It's not easy. It's not easy because of hard work, and this hard work is also highly dependent on our team, whom I really appreciate because we all work as volunteers. We, for the love of Iloilo, and including our sponsors, we made it possible for Vanessa to be able to represent the province with great pride and with a lot of heart. And we are so happy to introduce our members as we request Pat to go up. She made this garland from Hawaii. And this is a simple token that I hope you can hang on your doors and windows and in your room as a remembrance of this journey of a beautiful Ilongga who has made it proud, made us proud. No? So we just call, please, team, Dennis Malyada, he's in the Middle East. Yes, madam. Jimuel Barrera, who was the author of our most talk about tourism video. Rowena, please come up. John G, who is our gown designer, please come up. Totong Gilangarin for our national costume and our also advisor. Regine Espinosa, our jeweler. Genevieve Nares, Bob Montalban, our production staff. Benji, you are here, our makeup artist, and also special thanks to Candelario. Please go up, where are you? Go up, please, here. So, please come in. So, these are our team, and we would like to really, boys and girls, thank you for the sleepless nights. So, we are so happy that you are able to join us today as well. Candy, where are you? Come, don't be shy. All right. So yeah, please, just Madamo, get me salamat, no? And then here. So all right, maybe then we can have a picture with Vanessa, please. Go on the other side, just all right. Thank you very much. Now, thank you guys. All right, we still have some pictures, I'm sorry. All right, thank you very much. Hopefully, we're going to have an exhibit of the gowns and national costume of Vanessa in June. Now we would like to call whoever is here from the Vanstapables. I'm so sorry. Who has been constantly feeding our social media. They work hard for the promotion of our participation. Please come up as I call your name. Kim Ryan Arcola, Dave Suarez, Cleo Bailin, Katrina Tayapad, Linar Bagunok, Joshua Cordero, Keno Chang, Peyton Tan, Brian Garina, Abigail Trinidad, John Mark Dakula, Miles Danieles, Phil Lozarita, Pearl Marisan Kenza, Juby Yokos, Rex T, Romnek Malco, Ronald Licodo, Junel Key, and Eric Caro. Now this time, Vanessa is going to give the garland to you because you're the ones who work hard for, so all right. Meantime, as Vanessa gives the garland, I would like to acknowledge our photographers who are here. Rejan Filosofo, please, you are there. I know you're busy with your camera. Jose Adrian Dinila, Antonio Suelo Jr., a senior, Charles Angelo Sumido, and Nonoy Havillana of Agimat TV. Thank you guys. And of course, we have our live on social media as well as other fans who are taping it for Facebook. Smile, guys. Thank you very much. The fans club has always been their dream to have to meet Vanessa personally. So we give it to you this afternoon. Thank you very much.
All right. Once again, thank you so much, Tito PJ Aranyador, and to everyone, the glam squad of Vanessa. Wow. And the Vanstoppable. Once again, let's give them a big round of applause, please. Madamo gid nga salamat sa inyo who made the journey of Vanessa Caro possible in the Miss Universe Philippines 2022 stage. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as we move on, as we move forward with the program, a young Ilonggo heartthrob will serenade our queen. Let us all welcome the good-looking and talented KB Azucena. A round of applause.
Check. We're gonna sing this song for, of course, our very own Miss Vanessa Caro. And if you're familiar with the song, you can just sing with me. It's one of the famous songs today. Cause there is something now, there is nothing. There is nothing in between, and in my eyes there is a tiny dancer watching over me. He's seeing she's a lady, and I am just a boy. He's seeing she's a lady, and I'm just a light without her. Oh baby, I'm when I'm without you. I need you here to stay. Broke all my bones the day that I found you. Crying out the lake. Was it something I said to make you feel like you? tiny dancer, watching over me. He's singing, she's a lady, and I am just a boy. He's singing, she's a lady, and I am just a line without a hook. Singing, she's a lady, and I'm just a boy. You're singing, she's a lady, and I'm just a line without a hook. Thank you so much.
Alright, thank you so much, KV Azucena. So he will sing more songs later when we have our selfie sessions with Vanessa. So thank you so much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's the press con proper. The moment is here as we talk to our queen, and we have a microphone, I think right here, and the press can ask their questions. And I also have some questions written by Vanessa's fans, and I will ask it on their behalf. Anyone who has some questions or greetings, you may write them in a piece of paper and hand it out to me or on our staff right here near the stage. And later, everyone will have a time for selfie and autograph signing with Vanessa. But before that, we would like to hear a few words from Vanessa Caro herself. So, just a few words from Vanessa Caro.
Maayong hapon sa tanan. Maayong gabi na. What time is it? It seems like I've lost track of time already. Pero thank you so much to everyone for coming here today. It really means a lot to me. And I just want to wish each and every one of you a wonderful year ahead as we continue through, pushing forward our limits, especially as we progress towards a greater Iloilo. Over time, during the competition, I really took my inspiration from each and every one of you, my team members, mga Vanstoppables, my friends, my family, and including every single person here. So, madamo gid nga salamat for your support. And when I came home to Iloilo about a week ago, I was very surprised to know nga ang support wala gid kadula basta taga Iloilo ka. Am I right? So I was actually surprised when people asked me to try one more time or join again because the Miss Universe Philippines pageant is not a joke. It's very difficult and it's also a prestigious moment that you have. It's a once in a lifetime moment that you get to represent the beautiful Iloilo. So there's nothing more special than being an Ilongga who truly wants to raise the flag of Iloilo. And at the same time, I'd just like to thank also my Aces and Queens family back in Manila, as when I was not with my team, they were the one who were handling me. So thank you to them. And yeah, I look forward to answering your questions. Tani hindi man masyado budlaygin. But we'll see, and I look forward. So thank you, JM, for having me, and of course to Tito PJ and the rest of my team.
Thank you so much, Vanessa Caro. Big round of applause for her, please. Hambali, hindi ba tayo pagbubuday ng question? But any question, Vanessa can really answer, no? Grabe. You really made us proud. You represented Iloilo province very well. That even Catriona Gray tweeted, right? You deserve a higher spot in the Miss Universe Philippines. But then again, you made us all proud of your performance. So thank you so much, Vanessa. Meanwhile, before we move forward, please think of your questions for Vanessa. We would like to thank Iloilo Provincial Capital Press Information Corps team headed by Nereo Kahilig Luhan If you are around, please stand to be acknowledged. Are you here? Lindsay Bede of Bombo Radio Iloilo. Or anyone from Bombo Radio Iloilo? Okay. Bing Pabiona of Radio Pilipinas Iloilo and President of the Press Corps. Tara Yap of Manila Bulletin. Thanks to our bloggers and influencers. Kim Nep, Mikey Kanaman of Stories and Studios. Thessalonia Molo Ordales GMA Regional TV Early Edition. Eliros Na Orbe of Iloilo Metropolitan Times. And of course, the host Jordan Toledo. Of course, Louis De Mafelis of Iloilo News Online and Nonoy Havellana of Agimat TV. Alright, let's start and roll the questions to our queen. Again, anyone who would like to ask questions from the press, from the members of the press, you may do so. The microphone is here. You may approach the microphone. Anyone? To jumpstart the press con proper, let me ask this question first. So this is from your fan. If you're going to answer this question, what is that one life-changing decision that you have made and what was its impact on your life? It's Miss Universe Philippines again. Again, what is that one life-changing decision that you have made and what was its impact on your life?
I think the life-changing decision I've made was when I decided to pursue the Miss Universe Philippines competition representing Iloilo Province, JM. You know, when I committed myself to the role, I was not just honored, but I was excited and at the same time pressured because, you know, as someone who has been away for 3 years from Iloilo because I was pursuing my studies, I was nervous because when was the last time, you know, I competed in a pageant? That was back in 2016 during the Miss Iloilo Dinagyang competition. So when I came back to the pageant world, I was not only, you know, like I said, nervous, but I was also determined to represent and allow the Ilonggos to see themselves in me. And that gave me the commitment to pursue my dream of not just becoming a better version of myself, but also allowing the team members and the people that surrounded me to become the better versions of themselves as well. And I think we've accomplished that.
Thank you so much, Vanessa. Anyone who would like to ask questions, please don't be shy. The microphone is here. You may feel free to approach. Okay, we have here, sir. The microphone is there. You may introduce yourself first, the press or the organization you're representing, and your question for Vanessa.
Yes, hi, good evening everyone. My name is Michael Panelo. I'm actually an avid supporter and one of the few people who are supporting me as well in Vanessa.
Sir, can you come closer to the mic, please?
My question for you, this is somehow a bit personal coming from me. I just really want to know, can you tell us what is inside your heart after making in the top 10? Things came into mind right away.
Once I got into the top 10.
Yes, initial reactions.
The feeling was overwhelming because, syempre, when you're called at the last spot, I was called as number 10. And I was very nervous because, you know, to get into the top 10 means that, you know, you've made into a very difficult part of the competition. But I was also very excited and I'm also just very overwhelmed with happiness because at the end of the day, when I'm standing amongst 10 beautiful ladies or 9 other beautiful ladies, I'm not just representing Iloilo, I'm also representing a sense of womanhood. And that means that the best of the best has made it to the national stage and we are representing our provinces or our city with pride. And that's how I felt. Just overwhelmed, excited, yet heart-worn because I knew that it was a moment that I would cherish forever.
Thank you so much, Michael. Anybody? From the fans? Okay, we have here a question from Flenzy. Vanessa, have you ever dreamt of becoming a beauty queen? Is this always your dream to become a beauty queen?
Actually, JM, no, it was not always my dream to become a beauty queen or join in pageantry in general because I never looked at beauty pageants as a career or even as something that I would enter into in general because I used to think that, you know, we as women can achieve and offer so much more to the universe or the world just by being ourselves. And I think this journey has proven to me just that. Now, we don't really necessarily need to join a pageant to become the woman that we want to be. We just have to put our heart, our determination, kag our soul sa tanan nga ginuubra natin. So, yeah, it wasn't really a dream. It just happened because of my wonderful team that encouraged me to join pageants. And then now we're here today. Every single person that has been on my team since Miss Iloilo Dinagyang is still here with me today. And I'm very proud of that.
Thank you so much, Vanessa, for always looking back to the team who supported you in your journey. Another question from Cleo. And I think this is a personal question. What is the advantage and disadvantage of living with 8 siblings?
The advantage of living with 8 siblings is that you learn early on how to work with different personalities, especially kung maisog ang mga personality nila. Kaya kahambal na sila mga Caro, mga maisog. Pero it was a disadvantage because they think that I'm a spoiled person or their spoiled little sister, material-wise. But that's not the case. I just really enjoy their attention. And I think that when you have siblings, they're always there to look out for you naman. So I'm very grateful.
Well, it's really great to know. At least we got to know you more personally, on a personal level, I mean. So, another question. You have mentioned in your tourism video, and that was a fantastic, amazing tourism video, you said it has to be Iloilo. So the question is from Dave, what is in Iloilo that the Ilonggos should be proud of?
Well, it has to be Iloilo came from the formal slogan of the provincial capital of Iloilo, which is the official slogan of Iloilo itself, of Iloilo province. So the reason why we say it has to be Iloilo is because we have so much to offer naman as Ilonggos, not just because of our religious houses or sa mga arts and crafts natin, or because of our beautiful design, our architecture, our textiles. It's also because of our people. And I wouldn't be here today without the support of the Ilonggos, and that's what makes us progressive as a province and as a city, is that we're all working together towards one common goal, to achieve our dreams. And yeah, that's why it has to be Iloilo. Every single person nga I meet always says that they love Iloilo the most and that more people should know about it. So every time nga ma-meet ka mo sang tourist, mamalgit ka mo nga it has to be Iloilo.
And indeed, Vanessa, you really, the video in itself really made us proud to be Ilonggos. You really shown the difference, the different food, the culture, everything that we can be proud of as Ilonggos. So that in itself is really amazing. So thank you for really doing a great job in representing Iloilo province. Another question is, what is one of the most memorable experience that you had with your fellow candidates during your competition?
Thank you, sir, for being here, by the way. But my most memorable experience during the competition, it was actually rooming with my roommate, si Miss Iloilo City. Kay everyone does not know, pero si Miss Iloilo City ang akong roommate that time during sang pageant. And it was nice to know na gahiligay nun kami duwa. And we were very comfortable talking in our personal dialect. And I think that was the most memorable experience na we were common Ilonggos that had the same dream of representing Ilonggos. So we were very comfortable together.
Thank you, Van. Sir, please introduce yourself and from what... Yeah?
My name is Catalino.
Sir, can... Okay. Our tech team will assist you, sir. Alright. It's really wonderful to know that both representatives of Iloilo, are really, bonding and you speak the same language. And syempre kung ito ka to, di ba, medyo kululbaan, at least knowing someone is there with you, it uplifts you as well. Sir, please introduce.
My
Yes, you're on, sir.
Thank you. First of all, me and my family are glad to meet you.
Thank you, sir.
We actually saw you at the Guimaras, at the Gisi
area, the beach.
Ah, okay. Yes, at the beach, sir. Yes.
Yeah, when you were taking pictures and all that. But in any case, my questions are, or is, now the pageant is over, have you any plans for the future? And do you have any plans or to become politician maybe? Running, be a mayor one day?
Actually, that's a great question because nobody has asked me before if I would enter into politics. But I'm going to leave that to the political experts because they are all very intelligent in their political fields. But in terms of my life right now, I've been focusing on promoting the tourism of Iloilo province, especially for the next few months of my reign and throughout the rest of the year. I do miss my corporate life, especially because I was working back in New York and also in Hawaii. But people always tell me, nga, Van, nga adiri ka gid sa Iloilo. And I always say, nga, it's really different kung ari ka di sa Iloilo and you are mingling with the people, you are interacting with the crowd, kag nag-negosyo ka dire sa Iloilo. So, it's a different scene. Nga, when I came here to the Philippines at 8 years old, I never really liked the Philippines. And over time, when I learned the hospitality sa mga Ilonggos, kag mga Filipinos, it changed my mind. So that's why our people are so special. So I'm still working at the same time and promoting our tourism, but I know that the corporate life will always be there, so I do plan on going back there very soon. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Right? Okay, we have from Iloilo News Online, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. Nice to see you again.
Kindly introduce yourself.
Yes, hi. Marley from Iloilo News Online. Yes, we are live sa buong sa Iloilo News Online. So my questions are from our live viewers. Okay, so this one's from Donald Licudo. So I would like to ask Vanessa, do you have any plans to know of joining Miss Universe Philippines again?
A lot of people have been encouraging me and I'm very grateful for that. Kay when I finished the pageant, hamba ko, basi masumod sa mga tao ang tsura ko. Masumudan balahaw. Pero in terms of joining again, I'd like to weigh the options. I know that people are telling me to join again, pero we'll see. We'll see if the provincial government still wants me. We'll see if Tito PJ still wants me around. We'll see if the city still wants me around. So the doors are not closed, they're definitely open, but I hope that no matter what pageant I join for the next round, that I'll still have the support of the Ilonggos, of course. So hello sa tanan nagatanaw subong sa live stream sa Iloilo News Online.
Yes, okay. So the same question from Ivan Mark Canlas and Donald Licudo. So I hope nga nasubat ang inyong mga pamangkot. Also, we have from Miss Amor Rain. Please ask Miss Vanessa if she has still a plan to join. Oh, that's the same question. Or any other beauty pageants like Miss World Philippines, Miss Earth Philippines, or Binibining Pilipinas.
It's definitely something to think about kasi Miss Universe Philippines is also very different from Miss World, and Miss World is also very different from Binibining Pilipinas. So the mission and the vision of the organizations involved are also different. So we have to, my team and I have to think which pageant we are going to join, if ever ma-join Kitaliwat, but we will see. And of course, you will be the first to know kung mag-entrag din man.
Alright, thank you so much. Okay, so I hope na sabat more rain and they're watching right now, live right now. So they almost have the same question. So they wanted to know what's next for Miss Vanessa Caro. So, yeah.
So what's next is continuously promoting Iloilo, of course. Like I said, I do miss my corporate life. But at the same time, my number one goal in this lifetime is just to ensure that Iloilo progresses to the heights that it should progress. We are very underrated when it comes to our province and our city, and I think that the world needs to know more about Iloilo in its own right. So I hope that you can watch out for the upcoming projects that we have in line for all of you. Thank you.
Okay. I think we still have a few more questions. All right. So Vanessa, this is always I think the question we've heard several times. Living in Hawaii after some time, there are a lot of probably Ilonggos who are asking, how Ilonggo are you? How Ilonggo is Vanessa?
Kung mangkoton mo ko maybe 16 years ago when I first arrived here sa Iloilo, not very Ilonggo, only Ilonggo by blood. Pero now, if you ask me today, I am very Ilonggo by heart.
Wow. Again, if you still have more questions, you may feel free to approach the microphone.
Hindi ka mo maghuya-huya.
Yes, ni Maguya-Huya. Okay, another question. This is from... yes ma'am. Go ahead. Go.
Hello, Madam Vanessa. Good afternoon. This question came from fresh from our GC, the Van Stockholm. Their question is, this was also asked to Celeste Asay. Yes. If you could stop time for a day, how would you spend it?
Wow, that's a great question. If I could stop time for a day, I would ensure that we remove all the poverty happening in this world. It's a universal problem, and at the same time, we have our brothers and sisters that are facing many challenges in terms of sustainability in their lives and their quality education. And I think that if that's something that we focus on, we'll not only be able to bring up countries nationwide and around the world, we'll also be able to focus on the sustainability of women empowerment and the children, which are our future. So once we start to work on those things, I think that every single one of us will be able to contribute to the everlasting impact and economy here, especially in the Philippines. And that makes me happy because as someone who looks out for our future, not just for Iloilo, but for the rest of the world, I think that will create a very big impact and a ripple effect for the rest of Ilonggos and citizens around. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Vanessa. We have another question right here who's watching from Iloilo News Online, pero gin-PM niya kuya, no? This question is from Juancho Gabinete, no? Vanessa, what was your struggle during the competition? Of course, we saw you, you are so flawless when you perform on stage, but can you just describe to us what was it like, backstage, and what were your struggles during that time?
Guys, if you don't know what happened backstage, it was very chaotic. There was a lot going on. But the great thing about being a performer is that no matter what happens backstage, you are always making it a point to appear your best on stage. Many people think that it's very easy to join Miss Universe Philippines, but it comes with a lot of challenges such as enhancing your mental fortitude, your styling, the people that you surround yourself with, ang mga online challenges, especially some training. So it's important for you to keep a stable mind and a pure heart so that everything you put out sa mga work nyo, sa mga obra nyo, comes back to you in full circle in a positive way. So when we talk about my challenges, I think my number one challenge was just staying true to myself, always looking for the inner voice that kept me grounded sa tanan ng ginubra ko. And once I was able to stay true to myself, that's when the true Vanessa shined on stage, and that's when I was able to not just listen to the noise or the voices around me, but my own personal well-being and my own personal heart.
Yes, thank you so much, Vanessa. Another question, I think some of the viewers right here, audience right here with us, no, curious. Sino yang daw, is there a particular person nga daw na starstruck agad sa iya with your fellow candidates? And sino naman ang you think is your biggest competition among the candidates? So the first one, sino ang daw na starstruck ka sa iya? Ang second is, sino ang ginatulong mo nga daw biggest competition mo that time?
Siguro the first person na starstruck gid ako was si Miss Albay, si Julia Sobier. I say Julia because I've watched her join pageants before, and I've also seen the impact that she has had on women. She's also a very strong woman like myself, and I think that she embodies what it means to be of women empowerment as well. So when I saw her for the first time, nag-approach kid ko sa iya, and I told her, I'm a fan, and I really watched your pageant journey since the beginning. And I also have to say Miss Pauline Amelings, who is our Miss Universe Philippines charity. So those were the two women that I was starstruck with. And the biggest competition, all of them naman were beautiful. They all had their strengths and their capabilities that outshone who they were as women. But in terms of the biggest competition for me was myself because, I was always battling with myself. Should we go to this direction? Could we go to this person? Should we do it this way or that way? So it's really just a matter of making yourself as your biggest competition.
Alright. Van, another, aside kay Miss Iloilo City, sino pa gid ang daw BFF mo or ang daw close mo gid sa MUP?
I would have to say si Miss Davao del Sur, si Jedidah Corinihona. She was actually always making me laugh during the competition, and that's what it should be about, right? The Miss Universe Philippines sisterhood. So I was very excited to be in the journey with her. And the laughter would be endless, JM, because we would always laugh at the smallest things, but they would make such a big difference because you're on the national stage, so everyone thinks you have to be prim and proper and perfect, but in reality, we were just enjoying the journey as much as other people were enjoying.
Alright, thank you so much, Vanessa. It's really great to know the people that you look up to, the people you think. Okay, ma'am?
Hi, good afternoon. What would you like to advise to all the ladies or the woman around here who wants to be a beauty queen just like you in the near future?
The first thing that I would advise to the ladies or the young ladies that are looking to be beauty queens would be to find your why, your purpose, and why you want to join. Is it for yourself or is it for the people around you? It shouldn't just be about self-fulfillment. It should also be about uplifting the community that you surround yourself with. And second, I would tell them to not be afraid to be themselves because there are times when people tell us to be a certain person or to look like this or change something about ourselves when in reality we are perfect the way we are. And we shouldn't change the way we portray ourselves no matter the circumstances because at the end of the day, we know that God has placed us in this place, in this lifetime, to live our own sole purpose. So, dapat we must remember na ang aton purpose, whether win or lose sa pageant, we will always get to where we are meant to be. Thank you.
Sorry, before the last question, there's another one who actually DM'd me on Facebook. Sabi niya, Sir JM, please ask Miss Vanessa if what are her thoughts and feelings that Miss Catriona Gray wanted her to be in the top 5. What was her reaction? Salamat din.
I didn't read the tweet myself. I read it when a team member sent me the photo. So I was actually shocked because I met Miss Catriona the night before the pageant. And we took a selfie together and I told her, how much I adored her. But it was nice to know that she was looking out for me in Miss Cebu Province and that she really analyzed the competition the way it should have been analyzed, I guess. And, I really commend her because I know that she also receives mixed emotions from other people that may not agree with her stance on certain things, but in reality, she has a very keen eye on certain things, and when it comes to pageants, we know naman that Catriona Gray is Catriona Gray, so it was an honor.
Thank you so much, Vanessa. And for your last question, we have here your trainer, of course, Ma'am Weng Diaz, ang nag-train sa iya nga Q&A and nag-train man sa ako that time. Ma'am Weng, take it away.
I would like to toss the last and final question to you. I am actually curious, how are you going to answer the question of Miss Pasay? If you could stop the hour or the time in a day, how are you going to spend it? They already asked you. Okay, so another question. If you will be given an opportunity to meet Ukraine president, because we have learned so much about politics and economics, but the question tossed to you in the preliminary question is so basic. So if you will be given an opportunity to speak with the President of Ukraine, what are you going to discuss with him?
Well, the president of Ukraine has been placed in a very difficult situation because he not just only has to think about his country, he also has to think about his people. And I would commend him at first for taking such good care of his people because Ukraine is actually a small country. And everyone underestimated Ukraine and its capabilities in fighting Russia, especially during this time of crisis. So I would commend the president of Ukraine, and tell him that he has done a very good job in sustaining his country because from what I've learned and what I've read on the news, he is still combating Russia and the war that is happening to his people. And from what I've also learned is that Russia and Ukraine are also in the talks of coming to peace together in an agreement to stop the issues that are ongoing. And I encourage it because if there's anything that this world does not need, it's war. And as someone who has a voice to be an advocate of positive change, I know that this can be mitigated and we need to protect the people and put the people first. And that's what the ultimate solution should be. Thank you.
We hope to have heard mga munang klase nga questions during the competition. But thank you, Ma'am Weng. Salamat gid sa imong mga pag-train kay Vanessa. Grabe gid kanami gid sang sabat and how Vanessa really answered the questions sa MUP. So salamat gid, Ma'am Weng. And now moving forward, Vanessa, may we hear your final words for the viewers and the audience right now?
It's so funny, JM, because you're telling me about, we wish we had more questions like that during Miss Universe Philippines, but I'm actually very happy with my answer, which was rest and rejuvenate. Because I think, mga hardworking Ilonggos can relate to rest and rejuvenate, di ba?
Yes.
Yeah, so my final words are, everyone, we're all on a journey of our own, and we all go through struggles of our own that we are fighting silently, which is why I really push the emphasis of our silent strength as Ilonggos. We work so hard in this lifetime, but we also need to take care of our mental health. We also need to take care of one another, and we must look to the left and the right and remember that we are not alone in the journey that we go through every single day. So I just want you all to remember that you are all strong, you are empowered, you are inspiring, and I wouldn't be the woman I am today without all of you. And without Iloilo, without the Ilonggos, we wouldn't be able to push harder, push our limits. So thank you so much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here since day one, for making me feel that I've never been alone in this journey, and for always just pushing me harder and giving me those inspiring messages to show myself that we women can do more and we are more. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Vanessa, for being the inspiration of every Ilonggo. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a big round of applause for Miss Universe Philippines 2022 Iloilo Province, Vanessa Caro. And we would like to acknowledge the beautiful gown by Junji Candelarios, or Junji. Would you like to stand to be acknowledged? Vanessa is wearing today the creation of Junji Candelario. And of course, we would like to acknowledge Benny Che for the hair and makeup. Sir, Benny, you're around? Yes, thank you so much. And also, part of the success of Vanessa's participation at the pageant were the lovely videos and photos by our team, by Renjo of Lula Films, Ryan Hinay-Hinay, Muk Gonzaga, Eldred Neil Soliesta Balay Sigahu, RJ Juarez, Algie Casuela Panagiton Jr., Edward Malyada, and Ken Ken. And of course, we would also like to acknowledge the following. This is actually an acknowledgement also from Sir Dennis Malyada. Special mention for Sir Jerry Diaz of Aces and Queens, who is watching us right now live. Again, and also Mrs. Kathleen Espina Inyon, Mr. Alec Ongshu, Mrs. MTV Ponte, Sir Juby Diocos, and Sir Dennis Malyada. And of course, we also have Uncleared family, Angelitude family, sorry, Joe Igbante and E.R. Aaron. Thank you so much for your support to Vanessa. Madamo gid nga salamat sa tanan nga nagsuporta sa iyang journey once again, no? And as we close this lovely event, we would like to invite everyone to please witness Fiesta Ilonggo Beauty and Fashion, a parade of beauties inspired by Flores de Mayo with over 50 couture gowns by Ilonggo designers capped with our queen, Vanessa. Hopefully, see her in the ravishing red gown by Junji Candelario. It will be right here at SM City Iloilo on May 29, so watch out for it. Again, May 29, Fiesta Ilonggo Beauty and Fashion here at SM City Iloilo. We will also set up a one-week exhibition of the most talked about Panay Bukidnon attire of Vanessa by no other than Totong Hilyangarin, Sir Totong. So we will get to witness, of course, your creations. The, again, most talk about Panay Bukidnon attire. It will be held here at SM City Iloilo sometime early in June of 2022. Alright, and what else?
And I would also like to give a special mention to our one and only host, Mr. J.M. Suelo. Thank you for taking the time to be here with us this afternoon and share your expertise in hosting.
Of course, kina-train man ta ni Ma'am Weng din, no? Okay, so thank you so much, Vanessa. It's really my honor and privilege to be joining you here this afternoon and to see all of you once again. It's been a while since I last hosted, these kinds of events. So I am not saying goodbye because this is only the beginning of many exciting events that we are going to enjoy with Vanessa as our Miss Universe Philippines 2022 Iloilo Province. She will be with us in a different events soon here in Iloilo. And on behalf of all young men and women who made this possible, our deepest appreciation. Once again, this is your host, John Michael Suelo, Kinaong Pilipinas 2019 first runner-up, saying thank you to all, and it's now time to have a photo op with Vanessa. So let's go, ladies and gentlemen, and enjoy the rest of the night. Madamo gid nga salamat sa tanan.